personally feel that finding gifts for men to be particularly difficult. They are just so hard to shop for sometimes. And I think it gets even a little more difficult when you're trying to think of handmade gift ideas. So today I'm sharing 5 gift ideas for men that are handmade, and all of these gifts are approved by my husband. So you know the man in your life is going to like them. From husband to maybe uncle, these ideas will work for a few different men in your life. And I'm also sharing a variety of difficulties. So some of these gift ideas are going to be really easy to make, and then some of them are going to be a little more of a process, so you'll need some time to make that one. Most of these gift ideas are sewn. There is just one in here that is more of a craft, but it is one of my husband's favorite gifts that I've made him. All right, so I'm going to have my husband come join me so we can talk about these different gifts. All right, so I have my husband here, and the first gift item that I made that he really likes is bowl cozies. So if you haven't made bowl cozies before, just know that they are really easy to make. All you need is a pattern with a template to cut them out. And this particular pattern that I used, I will link in the description of the video, but it comes with 3 different sizes. So...
Oh, it comes with 3?
Yeah, I haven't made the largest size because this is the medium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it has a small size that works great with our like cereal bowl size. And then the medium works well with our pasta bowl size. And you really like them. Why?
So first of all, anyone that likes to eat soup or anything really that gets hot, like I like these bowls. They're great. But they are very reactive to temperature. So if you put anything hot in here, for instance, even just like a bowl of pasta, like it becomes very hot. So if you're holding it, and unfortunately I eat a lot on the run, so I'm holding a bowl or it's like sitting on top of my lap or something of that nature, and it gets really hot. So these are great because they sit right there, they fit perfectly, and you don't have to worry about the heat radiating from the bowl. And I think they look really cool.
Yeah, you can make them any design style you want with any fabric you want. A few things to keep in mind if you make something like this, though, is that you want to use all cotton fabric. And there is a batting that you use called Wrap and Zap that is all cotton to make sure you don't start your microwave on fire. Now, we haven't used these in the microwave just to stay safe on that. We normally just put the bowl in it afterward, and we don't really microwave that much.
We don't really do anything microwave anyway.
But just something to keep in mind, cotton thread, cotton fabric, and there is a certain batting for these. I will also link in the description to a video tutorial I did making these last year. So that is the first gift item that you can do, and they're quick to make. Great stocking stuffer, something like that. Now, the second gift item is some wallets or what are they called? Business card holder. So the first one I want to show you is one that he actually uses. I took stuff out of it because personal information isn't great to post online. But he likes to use this for business cards, and that's all you really use it for, right?
Yeah, so it's made out of leather. It's very thin, which I really like. And it's got 2 pockets here. So almost all the time, this is just business cards. But if we are going out on a date, or if we're going somewhere where I need to have my wallet, which is pretty much anywhere, and I don't want to carry my normal wallet because it's a heavy, thick wallet that I had made for me, I'll bring this. I'll put my driver's license and a credit card in here. That way I don't have to worry about having a big wallet. So if we go to like a sports game or something like that, I don't want my wallet just bulging out. So this is really nice too, because it's great, like I said, for business cards, but it's also great if you just want to throw a couple things in here and go somewhere that you don't really want to carry a wallet.
So this particular pattern is really nice because it doesn't, as you see, take a lot of leather. So you can often get scrap pieces of leather at like Hobby Lobby or something like that for a good price. And the pattern that I used for this is free. So it was a free template to cut out, and then you just need a small amount of leather. So I will link to this pattern in the description, but I also want to show you one more because he did like this wallet, but I didn't make it for him because it's a lot bigger than he would prefer, but he did like the style. So if the person you're gifting for likes a larger wallet, this might be something they would like too, and it's a little more detailed. So this is from Sally Tomato. I made it for me. You can tell from the purple and the star, but it is a great wallet, and it's more geared toward men per their website. So it's a really nice one. It has more pockets and everything in it, a zipper area that you can put coins in. So let me bring you in so you can see it a little better. So there's a spot for money and then a couple different card slots here. The great thing is on their website too, this is a free pattern, but also they have kits that are already pre-cut for it. So you don't have to cut anything out. And I think it's a pretty good price for it. And you can see I used a thread accent to stand out. I used blue on my husband, so you can really make it custom to the person that you're making it for. All right, so after the wallet, I'll have to apologize to you because this next one I'm sharing as a gift, I was supposed to make for him a while ago because when I made it for myself, he really, really liked it. So I'm still putting it on here, even though I haven't actually made one for him yet. But it is this retreat bag. And I used a waxed canvas on the outside, and he really liked that because it gets a weathered look the more you use it. So you can see it kind of gets all manly and rustic looking. And I think you wanted me to get a blue waxed canvas, yes, right?
I want the navy, Michigan navy blue.
Yeah, so the fun thing is this pattern is actually a free pattern too. So unfortunately, this won't be a theme throughout all of the items I'm going to share, but at least a lot of them are free patterns. So let me show you some of the details on this bag. Especially I think that you liked was that when you open it, there's a wire frame inside so it stays open.
Yeah, and so I travel quite a bit, either for my daughter's soccer or for work. And so it's always nice when you're traveling on a plane to have something that allows you to throw all your toiletries in, because for some reason TSA needs to look at it. They're not going through your bag to look at everything. They can just pull this out. So I like that. And the wireframe is really nice because it holds it open. So it's got this nice little pressure on it. So you can just hold it here and it'll stay open, which is nice if you're looking for something. But it also has some pockets in here on either side, which is nice. And then it's got a very large area in the center for toothpaste, toothbrush, deodorant, whatever it is. But I just love the idea of having something where all my toiletries are that I don't have to, search around for. And that looks really cool, right? Because you can just go buy, clear bags at Walmart.
But they're not fun.
They're not fun. And it's nice because I'm hoping that, so it'll be for me, it'll be a blue wax canvas, and then it'll have a really cool pattern on the inside. And that's a nice thing because you're making it. You can sort of customize how it's going to look, which again also means that it's different than anything anyone else will have. And I really like that.
Yeah. So this is what the pattern looks like. They actually have, I think, 2 different sizes. I think it's only 2 different sizes of it. And again, it's free. So I will link it in the description of the video as well. And this site, Emmeline Bags, I get a lot of my bag making fabric and interfacing and all that from this site. I really love all the options that they have. And they put together kits for this bag as well. I actually purchased this as a kit. That's why it has the cute handmade. All the hardware came with it in the wire frame, which makes it really easy if you like the fabric options that they offer. So it might not fit. They might not have fabric options that fit the person that you're gifting it for, but you'll be able to purchase any of the items you need on their site as well, or any other bag making supply companies. So the next gift I actually did complete and make for him with him in mind.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're going in order of difficulty. I know your favorite is the one coming up. You matched yourself for it. So this item, it doesn't take as long as the last item to make, but it is pretty intricate to design. So
I'm just going to put it down
Okay.
because it looks pretty good down there.
So he loves pi, like P-I, like the number. And so what I did here was I printed out a pi symbol and then nailed all these nails around it and then just ran string around the nails. And it is probably one of his favorite things that I ever made. I think one of.
Yes. So I'm a huge pi. So I majored in math, so I'm a huge pi fan. And I love the pi symbol. I think it's really cool. And again, this is another custom gift that no one has. So like when this would always or will always be in my office because it's I think it's beautiful, one. But two, anytime someone sees it, it sort of strikes up a conversation, which is kind of cool. And it just looks really, I mean, I prior to having this had not seen anything like it before. So I like the uniqueness of it. And the nice thing is, and I've never made one of these, so I don't know for sure, but the nice thing is you can do anything. It doesn't have to be a pi symbol. It could be theta or it could be Omicron.
Or really anything. I've made him one with the Michigan M.
Yeah, that's also in my office. It's just bigger and I didn't want to carry it up here. Because she got like a log.
Yeah.
So it's yay big and it's pretty heavy, but it's awesome.
Yeah.
So it's just one of those things that and the other thing is, according to her, again, I've never made these before, it looks much more intricate and difficult to make than it actually is. And so it looks like you may have spent hours on it and it may not actually take that long, but it is still really cool.
Yeah. The hardest part is honestly trying to space all the nails evenly and nailing those in. The strings wrapping it around goes pretty fast once you get there. But it was a lot of fun to make and it was really exciting to see how excited he was to receive it. So the final item that we're sharing that is a gifted idea is a quilt. And the fun thing about this quilt, so you can see it's Michigan colors again. Yep. And I'll share some photos of it so that you can see it all finished, is that he picked out the pattern. And the pattern is by a company called Slice of Pie Quilts.
Oh, that's right, it is.
Yeah,
I think it's probably why I chose it.
Yeah, so that is why he chose it. But it also is a really cool pattern. But we needed to kind of find a pattern that worked for just two colors and an accent. So this was perfect. It's called Laying Tracks, and again, by Slice of Pie Quilts. And I'll put a link to it. But the thing I think is fun about this is that we chose Michigan colors. But a lot of times you want to gravitate toward, you know, the licensed prints, like the ones that say Michigan or something like that. But that wouldn't be what I would want because this is a king size quilt. It's on our bed. I'm not going to really want that on our bed. So it's a nice compromise. We have the colors. It's still a design I like. And then it's something that he was really excited to get when I finished it.
We literally, we've had this you made this 6-7 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And it's not on our bed all the time because here in Texas, you don't even use a blanket most of the time. But, you know, once it starts getting cold, we've had this on our bed. I mean, it was on our bed until she took it off and it'll go right back on.
Yeah.
But it's really nice. It adds color to the room and it's the right colors, which is nice. And it's one of those things where no one else has it. So I really like that. And to her point, like it totally says Michigan to me, but it doesn't have, you know, little copyright or trademark signs all over it. And it's not the actual in your face Michigan stuff. So it still goes really well with everything. It doesn't feel like you're in a sports room per se. So I really love it.
Yeah. So this was, like I said, a big king size quilt. It took a long time to make. There are definitely flaws in it where things didn't meet up because I'm trying to quilt this on a domestic machine and it's king size. I really didn't think all that through. But when you see pictures of it full, you can't see all those little imperfections. It just looks like a really awesome
I still
quilt.
Can't see the imperfections. So.
Some of them who quilt can probably see them on here.
Okay, well, good luck.
All right, so there are 5 handmade gift ideas that are man approved.
Yes.
So let me know in the comments if you plan to make any of these items or if you have some good suggestions as well, because I'm sure this time of year everyone is needing some ideas. All right, so thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.